Hey, good evening from the Real Stuff, Real Change studios here in Charlottesville. I'm actually out in Charlottesville tonight. I'm over at a Starbucks. For you that know me, I'm usually at Starbucks if I'm not at my house. And so I thought I'd come out here and do a little video shoot in between running my kids to activities. And we got a little music in the background, so bear with me. It'll be okay if you hear it. You're not going to die if you hear it. Music is good for the soul. So anyway, we welcome you into the Real Stuff, Real Change video series tonight. As you may already know, we're on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. If you want to subscribe to that, go ahead and feel free to reach out and go to YouTube and put in Real Stuff, Real Change. That will bring up our channel, and you can subscribe to it. Lots of different videos, lots of different segments about emotional intelligence, emotional health and wellness, how to make your life better emotionally in order to be able to create the life you want in other areas. And so with that being said, you can also get on Facebook and see some stuff we're doing, and you can reach out to me via Messenger or email if you're interested in finding out about our sessions. We have a variety of different sessions that we offer, and we do in a variety of techniques that we use in the Real Stuff, Real Change portal. So with that being said, I wanted to talk a little bit tonight about memories. And you know, the word memory is a kind of a misconstrued word. It's kind of misunderstood. It's not really, there's not a lot of education on it, because when you think about a memory, a lot of times you think about something that you still have, that you still keep. And while that can possibly be true, memories really from the past are gone. They don't exist. The only reason they exist is we create them. And so because we create them, they can be both positive and negative in their affirmation. And what I mean by that is you actually activate your own opportunities in your memories. You actually create your own opportunities. You are the developer. You are the artist, the theatrical person. You're the conductor. All the things that you do with your memories are done based on you and you only. It's not based on anybody else. So, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how the difference between bad memories or unhealthy memories and pleasant memories are. There's a huge difference in them. I mean, as a matter of fact, they're completely different. They don't have anything to do with each other except the fact that one is really healthy and one is unhealthy. And so because of that factor, people get stuck in their memories, and sometimes they live in their memories, their bad memories, for the eternity of their life while they're here on earth. And so I want to talk about the importance of understanding how to take a happy memory and to really install it into your brain, into your present life. And because a lot of us live in a world full of bad memories, we remember a lot of bad stuff. We remember the struggles, the weakness, the challenges. And while going through challenges is not a bad thing, remembering about the abuses you might have gone through, or the illnesses that you had to deal with, or the relationships that were really dysfunctional, or just the horrific way you thought, remembering those and bringing those with you to the present and the future is a dangerous game that people play. And they do it all the time. They don't even realize it because their unconscious is controlling that memory pattern. And so I want you to think for a second about something that really bothers you, something that really, really just gets under your skin. It could be a person. It could be the fact that you've been sick for years and years and years. It could be the fact that you don't know how to think without worrying, or you have phobias, you're afraid of spiders, maybe you're afraid of driving or going outside at night. Something, anything. I want you to think about it. I want you to think about how it bothers you. And I want you to allow this to bother you, where maybe if your stomach hurts, or you get a headache, or you start to see bad pictures. And I want you to notice these bad feelings, because feelings, sensations, and emotions are all memories. Memories to a lot of people are just, well, I had this situation with my mom and dad back when I was a teenager, or I can remember back when I went to my grandma's house and I watched my grandmother and my grandfather fight, and it ended up with my grandfather hitting my grandmother. Or you have a memory of thinking about, you know, when you got super, super sick when you were little and you couldn't figure out why, and to this day you continue to think about that. So memories are not just objective, but they are subjective. They're your feelings, they're your sensations, they're your emotions. They're anything and everything that causes you to either feel really, really good about yourself or really, really bad about yourself. And so for many of us, bad memories really dictate our lives. I'll give you an example of this. With me, growing up in a middle-class family where there was a lot of expectation, and especially me being the only male grandchild, the first grandchild, in the family, the expectations for me to succeed and to accomplish were really high. And now the people around me may have not have thought that, but the way that they exposed themselves to me was incredibly pressure based. And I love my parents and I love my extended family. But the bottom line was, if I didn't win, accomplish, succeed, get results, life itself would not be what it was. It would be a constant failure. And so for years and years and years, I based my security and my contentment on accomplishment and success patterns. And eventually, by the time I was in my mid-20s, I was burned out to the point where I didn't even really want to be around people. And for me not to want to be around people, that is a weird dynamic. If you know me at all, if you know anything about me, I really enjoy being around people. But at this point, this problem was so persistent that I truly believed that this problem was the belief system, and it represented me in every facet of my life. It gave me no confidence, no security. I felt very, very tired, very weak, very withdrawn, and honestly, not that important and valued. And that self-worth, that lack of self-worth was a bad thing for me to carry around, because it really identified the way that I was thinking in my life itself. It represented who I was. So I want you to think about a bad thing, bad memory. And I want you to close your eyes. I want you to go to it. I want you to feel it. I want you to sense it. I want you to let it persist in you. I want you to think about it. And now I want you to open your eyes. And now I want you to go to something that is really happy, a happy memory, a positive moment, something that you just really experienced in your life that was super, super awesome. Whether it could have been a trip out somewhere, maybe it was getting married or having your first child was born, or maybe it was you graduated from college when you were older, or one of your children graduated from college. Anything that really just inspires you, it makes you feel so electric inside. And I want you to think about that memory. And I want you to go back to the bad memory. Go back to it. Go away from the happy memory, go back to the bad memory. And I want you to notice the bad memory, and now I want you to take the happy memory, and I want you to bring the happy memory over to the bad memory. Make the happy memory 2 and 3 and 4 times the size of the bad memory. And I want you to experience how much the bad memory over time will dissipate, will decrease. Okay, so take a minute to think about this. Your brain is the most powerful tool that you have. You can either think very, very highly of yourself, or you can think very, very poorly of yourself. And you can actually change the way you think highly and poorly of yourself in about a split second. And so that's the same thing with bad and happy memories. You can literally change the way that you see things, perceive things, or how you look at things in a split second. Now, a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people believe, it takes time, or I got to go to counseling for 30 years, or I got to get help in sessions, and I got to do all these little things before I can ever fix myself or ever make myself feel like I matter. And you know what? That's a lie. That's not true. What's true is you have the capability, the power, and the authority internally to make whatever change you want possible, from a bad to a positive one, in a split second. Now here's a tool and here's a technique that I want you to work on based on this memory video that I just shot. While you can do it in a split second, there is effort and there is consistency, repetition necessary in order to explore having major shifts, major changes within these bad to happy memories. So I want to give you a little exercise to work on that I think is very, very important for you to begin to really search or to add to what you've already experienced as a person who is trying to create a better life for themselves. I want you to spend at least 5 to 10 minutes a day writing down several different things that can be positively attributed to your life. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to get an area called gems. And these are gems. These are things that you really love, or memories, or really great things that really help you represent positive associations. It might be music you listen to. It could be pictures of certain areas in the country or the world that you've been to, or that you aspire to go to. It could be a book that you've read and a quote or a phrase. It might be an affirmational statement like never underestimate how brilliant I am, or I am peaceful, I'm full of poise and balance and equilibrium, anything like that. Go ahead and start spending 5 to 8 minutes just writing down these affirmational, positive, gem-like statements. And then when you're done, go back and read over these lists and see how much, by reading them over for 1 or 2 or 3 minutes, you are really affirming and really giving yourself the opportunity to change things that have been identifiably negative in your life for years and years and years. And I can guarantee you, over time, over 2 or 3 days, you'll begin to see small shifts of greater awareness, greater thought processes. And yes, you might see things that really bother you still. That's okay. What's not okay is you not giving the effort to explore change as it needs to be in your life. And so that's all I wanted to share with you tonight. It was a little bit about memories, the importance of memories. Memories aren't not just objective events. They are sensations, they're emotions, they're feelings, they are anything that makes you explore either good or bad feelings. And a lot of times we more or less are bad memory learners than we are good and happy memory learners. So take the time to invest in finding out some happy memories, spending some time doing some 5 to 8 minute affirmations and gem statements, and really giving yourself and investing hope in your future. So with that being said, this is Ryan with Real Stuff, Real Change. I'm over here at Starbucks here in Charlottesville. Enjoy the night. I hope you enjoy your night. If you would like to find out more about what we're doing at Real Stuff, Real Change, again, go to our YouTube channel, or you can check us out on Facebook. We are in the process of working on getting a podcast series started, so stay tuned for that. And eventually, we're going to have a book out. We're looking forward to having more tools available, maybe some comprehensive group online sessions. If you're interested in finding out more, please reach out to me. If you want to find out how I can help you in any essence of the word help, please reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. I can't help you unless you converse with me. I can't help you if you tell me what regarding your needs you have. So we're here to train and educate you on how to decrease your stress and increase your contentment within a place of your own safety. I'm not you, you're you. So for Real Stuff, Real Change, this is Ryan Grubb. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy wherever you are. Love your family, love your friends, love yourself. With that, we'll talk soon. Peace.